Jeremy, did you hear about the Lord of the Rings Gollum game?
Yes, the chat apology.
Yeah,
The
I just thought this was so fucking funny. I did not play Lord of the Rings Gollum. I did not look very good from the moment like they debuted it to the trailers. I didn't really understand what the point of it would be. It didn't look fun to me, but some people decided to give Lord of the Rings Gollum a chance. It went disastrously bad. It looked terrible. It played terrible, bugs all around, a stupid story, and it got blasted by almost everyone. And it ended with the studio shutting down that developer that did it. Lord of the Rings Gollum developer to close after disastrous launch. Daedalic cancels a second Lord of the Rings game in development. Look at these ratings. A 34 from the critics, which is basically like a 0. A 1.2. Overwhelming dislike from the audience. Bad on both PlayStation and on PC. Well, things get worse because in the aftermath of this disastrous launch for Lord of the Rings Gollum, they decided to issue a big apology and tell fans we're really sorry. Sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, we apologize that all this went so wrong. As it turns out, that was a fake apology too. Lord of the Rings Gollum apology was reportedly written by ChatGPT. Merely a day after it launched, Daedalic Entertainment issued an apology on Twitter citing the game's severe technical problems. Daedalic stressed they were committed to releasing patches so players could enjoy the game to its fullest potential. Of course, then they shut down the studio. Now, former Daedalic staff members have come forward for the first time, claiming AI software actually generated the apology and claimed the team making the game was set up to fail. Look at this shit. This got 3.3 million views. The fact that they used Chat GPT to write an apology. And if you remember, Jeremy,
they
in the first
misspell it. Yeah.
paragraph, they misspelled
Yeah.
the title of the game.
Lord of the Ring.
The Lord of Ring. Not even the Lord of the Ring. The Lord of Ring. Missed an entire word and missed a pluralization. Gollum. At least I got the trademark there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
How embarrassing is this? And also, how many of these stock corporate apologies, whether it's from celebrities or athletes or studios or whatever, do you think are actually written by AI?
I think there's probably a lot actually, and AI is terrifying. And so with this AI chat GPT, is that what it's called? This is creating so much havoc out there and fake news. We'll call it fake news. And I would imagine there's a lot of these celebrities that utilize this because they don't even care. They don't believe anything they say, but I'm sure that they use a lot of this.
It's
But
like Ja Morant, right? When Ja Morant got caught with a gun for the second time in an Instagram video, we're talking about an NBA basketball player who's getting some heat. He put out this statement that just sounded like it was written by AI. And I think it probably was. And I think a lot of these people do this. Maybe you should have, done something better than just a chat GPT because obviously it couldn't even spell shit right. But it just shows they don't mean anything. These companies, these gaming companies specifically, they know their shit's bad when they put it out. It's not like they don't know that this game was a disaster. It's not like they had no idea about the technical problems and all this stuff, just like Cyberpunk when it came out, just like all these things we've seen that are broken at launch. They knew these things were problems, but they put it out anyway and then pretend to do this sincere apology that they let people down. You knew they were letting them down, but you did it anyway.
to me, this is perfect. To find out that this apology was written by AI, it's kind of a perfect end to a disaster of a story.